Your morning news now on this Tuesday. At least 125,000 soldiers train at Fort McCoy every year. On Monday, groups of Army reservists went through a series of training. One of those exercises involved responding to a wounded soldier while protecting a convoy. Others required reservists to respond to small arms fire and a mock IED. Sergeant First Class Matthew Helwer says it's important to prepare future soldiers to the point that responding to the enemy is automatic.
Of the utmost importance, because when it comes time when you actually hit an objective or you take rounds, you can't think about it. You can't. That's not the time to plan it. It's got to be instinctual. You've already had to train it so that it becomes a muscle memory where you just go right into action without thinking about it.
Outside of training reservists in a variety of scenarios on Monday, another type of training on the horizon at Fort McCoy is training for cold climate operations this coming winter. August 30th, just 2 weeks from now, will mark the one-year anniversary of our country's full withdrawal from Afghanistan. American military operations in Afghanistan lasted from October of 2001 to August of last year. Democratic candidate for Wisconsin Senate, Mandela Barnes, is meeting with supporters in western Wisconsin. Yesterday, the lieutenant governor toured a Stoddard dairy farm. Barnes was joined by fellow Democrat Senator Tammy Baldwin. Now, after the tour, Barnes and Baldwin left without taking any questions from News 8 Now. This November, voters will decide whether Barnes or incumbent Republican Ron Johnson will win election. We did reach out to Johnson for comment. His campaign staff member says supporting Mandela Barnes means supporting socialism. Beginning on Wednesday, 2nd Street North will be closed to through traffic south of the intersection with State Street. Crews are restoring the pavement in that area. A detour will be posted, and the city says work should be complete by the next day on Thursday, August 18th.
Watching out for the possibility of some patchy fog out there. Otherwise, skies turning mostly cloudy later this morning, followed by partly cloudy conditions by noon. And then skies turning mostly sunny throughout the rest of the day into the afternoon to early evening. Highs around the low 80s.
The upcoming school year is right around the corner, and News 8 Now needs your help to send kids back to class with everything they need. You can stop by the Onalaska Walmart on Friday, August 26th to stuff the bus. You can donate school supplies, cleaning supplies, or drop off a cash donation. For a list of suggested donations, you can head to news8000.com. The University of Wisconsin system is launching a new tuition waiver at its 12 regional campuses. It is called the Wisconsin Tuition Promise. Wisconsin residents who come from families making less than $62,000 a year would have any tuition and fees remaining after financial aid waived. Undergraduate students would be eligible for the waiver for 8 semesters. Transfer students and students seeking associate degrees would be eligible for 4 semesters. Area golfers are hitting the links to help the next generation of scouts. More than 30 teams took part in the 19th annual Golfing for Scouting tournament. The tournament supports scout programs for roughly 1,000 area families. Monday's event raised more than $37,000, money that allows every family who wants to be a part of scouting to join.
It ensures that we're able to provide financial assistance programs for all families to access scouting. It lets us provide program resources to our kids, allows us to have a local summer camp, Camp Decorah, that's accessible to not just scouts, but all sorts of community groups as well.
Packers Hall of Famer Dave Robinson was the tournament's celebrity golfer. Volunteers are needed for the 11th annual Goosebumps 6 and 24-hour run walk. The unique event allows participants to walk or run the 2.8-mile loop for as many times as they would like for 6 or 24-hour time frame. It happens on September 23rd and the 24th, and all raises money for the local Lupus Alliance. Participants are full, but they are looking for helpers for the 300 participants.
And as you head out the door, watch out for some of that fog that is developing this morning in some spots. Otherwise, mostly cloudy skies later this morning, followed by partly cloudy conditions at noon. Mostly sunny later this afternoon, 81 degrees.